woke up, slept on me, trying to eat with vultures. Y'all look frail, let me feed the culture. Can't get full of the lead and coke, huh? Still sober? Y'all OD, follow me. Where the rain follow me, king. Yeah, I know the king, Martin Luther King. You ain't really on the throne, boy, you in a dream. Wake up, y'all don't want it. Down to the white, I better put Marlo on it. And let's soon Chico Hilo, homie. And if I'm scared, I guess I don't know it. Cause I'm still going still right where the heat at. And where I ain't supposed to be, that's where I be at. And I spit that, sit back, listen to the truth while the sky crack and the Lord gets back. Or somebody wants some get back and they click clack, leave you been back, looking at the syntax. Never left, but I've been back, cross on my bit neck, and I don't rap gospel, I live that. But I'm nothing but a gimmick. You see me in the club, funny, you was in it. Skip a cosign, shout out to the homie Kendrick. And all I hear is crickets when I run into the critics. Oh well, show tells me a lot when they tell me to rock. Keep my eyebrows raised, man, what I'm cooking. And the sales may drop, yeah, the mail may stop, but they ask for the truth, yeah, I'm a dork. They like, how you do that now? Sound kinda nice, boy, who that down? Is everything real good, true and fair? But you probably wouldn't listen if you knew that down. If you knew that down.
The heart beats just a little faster right now, doesn't it? They stand alone right now. No cornermen. They're just ready to make the ring walk for the biggest fight ever.
Keep your hands and keep your chin tucked. It's the one and only Ghost with the shadow in the front. Hope you're having a blessed day. It is almost an hour before the weigh-in. And man, I'm getting excited for this. And wanted to actually show y'all something before we get into here. Usually I try to go like live during the weigh-in, but this time I'm gonna try to get it out the way beforehand. Hold on. Let me make sure that everything is my lighting. I hate my lighting, especially at this time, bro. No, I don't. No, I don't. Bro, have you gone to the person's have you gone to the so-called this woman's social media, bro? Like you could clearly see pictures of what looks like to me a man working out and running and every look, man. It's all to me, bro. It's pure evil, bro. The whole Olympics thing. It's like you don't some shit, bro, is like clearly right in front of your face, and you don't even gotta like try to figure it out. Like there's an agenda going on. There's a lot of things going on in the world right now. There's a lot election time and all types of things, and there's constantly there's a lot of distractions, bro. It is what it is, man. I know one thing. I know what I saw. I can tell you what I can clearly see is a man beating up on a female. That's what I saw. I don't know what you guys saw, but it is what it is, man. I don't condone any of that shit. And by the way, before I get into the boxing or whatever, as far as the fights coming up this weekend, the people you see on social media trying to like make excuses for this shit, bro, they have an agenda, bro. You know what I mean? Either you have an agenda or you're a piece of shit, bro. Anybody who sits there and tries to argue and literally says something like, anyone that tries to tell you, oh, well, you know, that's a female. She was just born with more testosterone. Listen to how that sounds, bro. Like, you know what I mean? There, you got to understand too that there's a lot of men that just don't respect women in this world, you know, and they take any chance that they can get to like shit on women. And women, there's some women that do the same thing with men. I think Clarissa Shields' husband or her fiance, whatever, that dude must be miserable, bro, because he lives it. He's involved with a woman that constantly tries to fight men. So imagine how that dude's life is. Imagine how this guy is every time he goes out with his girls somewhere, bro. He's probably like, fuck that. I want to stay home. Every time I go out somewhere, your ass is trying to fight men. And I mean, his life must be miserable. There's men, I know people personally, bro, that just they don't like females, bro, which makes me question them. You know, if you gay, you gay. It is what it is, bro. But I don't know, man. Like that, like I don't take no joy or no pleasure in seeing a man beat up on a woman ever, bro. Ever. I don't even like it. I don't even like it when I see certain. I don't even like it when I see certain boxers beat up on other boxers that is like lower level than them. I don't know if y'all like you know what I mean? Like how many times have we seen a fighter and we're like, bro, is he fighting? Like fight somebody to your competition. Like after a while, that's why we start saying the word cherry pick. I don't use it a lot, but there are some fighters that play it really, really safe. You know what I mean? Like even that, I don't even like that. I don't even like that. So you know damn well I don't like a man beating up on a woman, bro. And that's clearly a man beating up on a woman. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I showed the clip the other day from not even the one from yesterday, the one from a couple days ago, where after he beats up the woman, this dude is literally like at the end of the fight, he's like this, and he's like he's happy and shit. Like he's fucking happy. Like he done man, this shit is pure evil to me, man. No, I don't believe that's a woman, bro. At all. At all. Just go to the social media, broad shoulders, Adam's apple, built like a man, shoulders like a man, looking like a man, dresses like a man, wants to be a man. And here's my whole thing. Let me ask you a question real quick. So if they're trying to tell you, right, that this was a woman born with more testosterone, right? So let me ask you a question. If you're a true athlete, right? If you're a true athlete and you're a fighter and you want to see how good you are, right? And you know that you're born with some sort of condition that gives you more testosterone than more women, which would kind of like place you in the category of a man, what would you do? I'm curious. Would you compete with women, or would you go, you know what? I got a lot of testosterone. I could probably beat up a guy. Or would you rather want to test yourself and fight guys? So the fact that so let's just say, I'm just saying about a small possibility that it is true, which I don't believe it, by the way. But if it is, then that person knows they have a huge advantage over every single female fighting in a combat sport, bro. We're not talking basketball. We're not talking track. We're talking combat sports, bro. So no, I don't believe it. I don't believe it at all. I think it's just a cover up to hide the fact of how they started off the Olympics, bro. It is what it is. But anyway, I want to show you something from one of the fights I'm interested in this weekend, bro, that I've been talking about clearly is El-Rayo and Pitbull. Now, mind you, I think the whole card is fire, bro. I think it is. I think it's a good card. I don't think it's a bad card. I think it's a pretty good card. Stylistically, we got some good fights, bro. You know what I mean? And El-Rayo and Pitbull is a fight that I've been waiting to see for a while, and because ever since it's been announced, because I feel like a lot of people think that I'm not gonna say most people, but I think a lot of people got Pitbull winning that fight. Which, by the way, I'm an underdog type of person, bro. Like I always like the underdogs, not in every situation, but a lot of times I like it when like a lot of people think like this guy's not gonna win, right? And I think El-Rayo is definitely an underdog against Pitbull, but El-Rayo is a look when I look at El-Rayo, he's a pretty good fighter, bro. He just doesn't have that good of a defense. And he's with Robert Garcia, right? And every day he's around like Virgil Ortiz and he's around these other fighters and stuff like that. Now, if you're in that gym, I would like to think that you're mainly an offensive type of fighter. You know what I mean? Like I don't see too many Robert Garcia fighters that specialize in defense. I will say that Bam Rodriguez has a very underrated defense. But for the most part, these dudes are straight offensive fighters, right? And I'm looking at El-Rayo training, which I got some clips to show you. He looks like he's in good. He's definitely dedicated. Mind you, bro, this is his first title shot. It's his first title shot. He's been there for 4 months too. So you could tell he's been putting in the work. He's even doing stuff he was never doing before, like cold plunges. I don't know how much you guys put in the stock with the cold plunges, but you know, there's some evidence where like it helps you recover faster and everything. But he's even doing that. So he's doing things that like he's never done before. He's with he's got a this chiropractor dude that comes around a lot. I'm gonna show you. That's kind of like been working on his injuries. He believes that El-Rayo has like some soft tissue injuries like in his hand that he's been working on. He's got a nutritionist and everything. I don't know if it was a nutritionist. What you're gonna see. You're gonna see. But he looks good, bro. He looks like he's ready for the title shot. He's definitely not overlooking Pitbull. Robert Garcia says you know, they expect Pitbull to be Pitbull. And that one of the things that he's worried about is that they could be, and this is coming from Robert Garcia's own mouth. Like he's saying one of the things he's worried about is that they'll be winning the fight, like the whole fight. And he says we got to be careful with Pitbull because we could be winning the whole fight and in the last 2 rounds El-Rayo will get caught. And I really do believe that in Robert Garcia's mind, when you look at the knockout that El-Rayo suffered from De Los Santos, and you look at the fact that Chris Colbert was piecing him up, you got to have it in the back of your mind, like how questionable is El-Rayo going to be able to take Pitbull's punches, Isaac Cruz punches. I think for the most part, I'm not going to say that it's 100% given, but for the most part, we could probably assume that Pitbull got a pretty good chin, bro. He's been in there with Tank. He's been in there with Giovanni when he fought Giovanni. I wouldn't, because he was a very awkward fighter, but he fought Rolly. He took Rolly's punches. Like, so it's safe to say that Isaac Pitbull Cruz got a pretty good chin, bro. But El-Rayo is very powerful. He's fast. He's explosive. I believe he is a pretty good counterpuncher. The one thing I see that's wrong with El-Rayo, and I think a lot of y'all see it, is his defense. He seems to get caught in between exchanges. If you look at when he lost to De Los Santos, right? De Los Santos capitalized twice. I just went back. If you go back to the because the fight was only 3 rounds. I think it was 3 rounds, the De Los Santos fight. If you go back and you look at that fight, 2 times that De Los Santos capitalized off of when El-Rayo was trying to go to the body, and you could see twice he caught him upstairs when he was going downstairs. So basically, El-Rayo was throwing a body punch, but not keeping his other hand up to block. And both times he got countered. If you remember the first time that El-Rayo got dropped, the first time he dropped De Los Santos, if you remember, he dropped De Los Santos, and then he became very, very aggressive as soon as he got up off the canvas of De Los Santos. And I think it was like 2 punches later, El-Rayo got caught. They threw a punch at the same time, and then he got caught. Then he tried to regroup, right? And De Los Santos was throwing. He was catching him or whatever, but then kind of like El-Rayo calmed down a little bit, and then he started to mount an offense again, and then he went downstairs to the body and got caught again. Both times he got caught while he was trying to go to the body. But I think he looks exceptionally good for this training camp. I didn't see actually too many of Pitbull's training camps. Yeah, he definitely has to move, brother. He has to move. Listen, bro, Pitbull, it's kind of safe to say that Pitbull got a good chin, bro. Let's like anybody that can sit there and take and you know what I find funny? You know what I find funny? How a lot of people like to bring up, I saw a lot of people like to bring up, oh, well, look at what Pitbull did to look at what Tank beat Pitbull with 1 hand. I saw people saying it today. He beat him with 1 hand. Yeah. Why did Tank have 1 hand? Can y'all explain to me why he had one hand? Do you remember? He didn't walk into the fight with one hand, bro. He started the fight with both hands. He hurt his hand throwing an uppercut, and Pitbull blocked it. Or I think he got caught with his big ass, hard ass head. And that's how he hurt his hand. So like people don't give Pitbull credit for that. It's sort of like if you're fighting in the UFC, bro. You know when you're fighting in the UFC, you ever see those fights where the dude throws like a kick and he gets injured? He gets injured from the other guy blocking the kick. Well, you got to give that guy credit, bro. You got to give the other guy credit. He blocked the kick. You got injured. I still win. I don't want to hear, oh, I was injured, bro. It don't matter. You didn't start the fight off like that. You started the fight off throwing 2 punches, bro, using both hands. So I give Pitbull credit for that. I do give Tank credit for being able to go through that fight with one hand, of course. But I mean, I feel like people don't give Pitbull a lot of credit for that, bro. I feel like you should give Pitbull credit for that. Oh, they did add Plant to the good, bro. I'm glad. I like Caleb Plant, bro. I like Caleb Plant. You know, like Caleb Plant, for the most part, bro, Caleb Plant don't make no excuses, bro. He don't make no excuses. You know? So let's go into hold on one second here. Because I want to try to do all this before the weigh-in. So let me get this out the way. Hold on one second. Video file. Let's go to it. Here we go right here. By the way, this is my first time using this video file that way. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me while this is playing? So I'm gonna talk over it. Can you hear me when that's playing like that? It's the first time I'm using this this feature. Usually I use the other feature where I just upload the clip, but when you upload the clip, you can't do anything. I can't pause it, I can't talk over it, I can't nothing. I gotta wait till the clip ends. So I'm using this feature. You can hear me when I'm playing it, right? So like right now, you can hear me talking. Good, perfect. See, I like this feature a lot better. See, the other one, I can't say shit. I can't pause it. I gotta wait for it to go through. This is a lot better for me, bro. Okay, so here we are. As you see, he's with Robert Garcia. You're gonna see some training right here.
Hard work, and to see, you know, coming to camp, seeing him the way he's working right now, you can just see the drive, see the ambition. All that's gonna come to show August 3rd. Super excited, can't wait.
What I find interesting in this, by the way, is he did not upload anything after this, right? El-Rayo didn't upload anything after this. But you're going to see that he gets a phone call. So he's been here for 4 months, right? If you go to, he uploaded 2 or 3 videos from his training camp, right? The first one was from the first day that he got there, the first day that he got into camp. He uploaded a video. It was like 10 minutes long. He was there. It was like the first 2 days, right? This video right here, he's been there for almost 4 months, right? You're going to see he goes through some cold plunges and shit like that. Excuse me. And at some point, he's going to be chilling right back at the house, and he's going to get a phone call. And he gets a phone call, and everyone's looking at him, and they're like, what's going on? And he says, hangs up the phone and says, that was Pitbull's Cruz's camp. And he says that they said that I think somebody from Pitbull Cruz's camp called El-Rayo to tell him that somebody's been leaking stuff to them. So they were actually like cool enough, from what I understand. Somebody from Pitbull Cruz's camp was like honest enough to be like, hey, listen, just want to give you a heads up. Like, somebody from your camp is trying to fucking give us information. That's what it looked like to me. And Pitbull Cruz's camp was like just keeping it like real fair and on. Like, you know what I mean? Most people wouldn't have did that shit. If you remember what happened with Tank and Ryan, with the dude, hey, Ryan, are you okay? That guy with the whole spying on the camp and Tank knew he knew to go to Ryan's body and shit like that. So, you know.
What's up, guys? But he has come and tried to put as much pressure as I can to Rayo, but he's controlling it. He's sharp, he's calm under pressure. So it's been something to a great experience.
Yeah, you know, I've seen so many. I think right now because being a lefty, you know, I haven't had that many lefties. I think Stevie Luevano, which was actually my first world champion, was a very technical lefty, which Rayo could be that. But the difference is that Rayo has great power. You know, Stevie Luevano was more of a just a boxer. You know, even though, you know, when he became champion, he won by knockout, but still, he was more of just a counter puncher, and Rayo could be that fighter, but with good power. So that's a big difference.
Now, you know, one of the things I noticed in his training camp too is every time he sparred, he had marks on his face. That's not meaning much, but what I'm saying is my biggest criticism of El-Rayo has always been he don't keep his hands up. He's too worried about offense than he is defense. And I mean, it's got to be concerning when Chris Colbert, who doesn't have any power and was moving up from 130, was catching El-Rayo in between exchanges. And not only was Chris Colbert catching him in between exchanges, but he was also getting El-Rayo out of character at times and having him abandon his game plan and had him trading in the middle of the ring. And if you look at the first fight with El-Rayo and Colbert, El-Rayo's face was all marked up, bro. So like Chris was catching him, bro. So it's kind of concerning to me. And Robert even says it at some point. Let me see where it's at. Oh yeah, you always see Virgil here.
You do cold punch? I've done it before, but I do plyos every day. I do plyos. I need to do them, but it's usually when I'm like, fuck, then I'll do it.
And I gotta pause it from time to time because if I don't, they hit you with a fucking whatever they call it, bro.
There's a gym right here, bro. It's called Vim. Yeah, they're by down that hill, right? Yep. Yeah. We just got a membership there because of the cold plunge. Yeah. So probably gonna hit it after this too.
Damn, bro, you heard him crying like a bitch, bro. Damn, if it's that cold, don't hop in, brother.
It's great for the body, but it's big for the mind too. You gotta, you know, it tests you. For sure.
Post cold plunge, body feels amazing, strong. Good rush, a little dopamine for the brain. Sometimes you need that to wake up. You know, we've been here for gonna be like what, 4 months now, so.
I'm saying, you'll hit, right? I got.
So this was what, back on July 11th.
Shots over here. Yeah.
Whoa! It's right now. It's cool. Be careful, just stay on that guy. Stay calm. Yeah, what's it?
Nah, no, he don't. He does? I don't think so. I don't think so.
That was good.
Back to back dubs, baby.
I know one thing though. No, I will say that when El-Rayo lost to Chris Colbert, to be fair, a lot of people thought it was controversial. You know, I like Chris Colbert, so I kind of like gave all the swing rounds to him and everything. But I could see why people thought that was why El-Rayo deserved that fight. But I don't think he was I think he was a sore loser, bro. I think this is my opinion, bro. I think he was a sore loser. And even though I'm pulling for him in this Pitbull fight, not because I like Pitbull. It's like El-Rayo's the underdog. And you know, I want to see him win a title if he can, you know. But I will admit that he was complaining and crying when he lost the fight to Chris, right? And then got mad when Chris wasn't going to give him a rematch. And then Chris was man enough to give him a rematch. And then when he knocks out Chris is like, yo, let's run it back a third time. And what did El-Rayo say? El-Rayo said, no, fuck you. I thought that was kind of fucked up because you wouldn't even have gotten that fight with Chris if he didn't give you a rematch, my boy. So I don't know.
Let's go.
That was sick.
Oh my goodness.
5 kills.
I'm a professional massage therapist. I've been working with athletes and all walks of life for the last 13 years. And I so happened to fall into boxing. So now I just work with people like Rayo and a lot of fighters that need recovery because they're always on the go.
Hey, does anybody know exactly what those cups do? I see a lot of people do it. I don't know what those cups do. What are they supposed to do? Does it suck the keep the circulation or something? Looks like it draws blood away from, like, what does it do exactly?
Go. And so they do like ice baths, they do chiropractic work, but massage is very important to the body and to the mind. So when you have somebody that can assist you and help you transition the weakness into the strength, then that's where you start to overcome everybody else and you start progressing and recovery and mental. And so when they're ready to lace up those gloves and they go into the ring, you know, they not only have the best camp, but the best recovery. It's more of just...
It's for recovery, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to hear no crying, bro. Whoever loses, though, that's the one thing. I don't want to see no shit like this.
I know you wanted that gold medal. You walk away with a silver medal. Can you take any pride in that?
No. I don't like to lose.
I'm not trying to see all that, bro. Like, if you lose, you lose.
Him having to bounce back from the hard work that he did in the gym. So basically, my job is to make sure that he is 100% at all times. And so by manipulating the muscles and the fascia and everything that goes in within the body, he's able to build that strength back in.
Now, Alright, I'm not gonna say nothing. I used to cut Malachi's hair back in the locker room. Yeah? Mm-hmm.
Hey, yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Black people and Latino people, like, we cut our own hair, bro. A lot of us cut our own hair. Like, that shit is like, that's straight hood shit all the time, bro. Or you have your boy cut your hair.
All the way open? Yeah. Open right there. What's up, guys? It's your boy Rayo. We're here on our way to the gym. Packed like some sardines in this car, but we're going. And I couldn't tell you what day it is. Been here for...
Hey, look, man, I like El-Rayo, bro. I do. I would like to see him win this fight, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I like Pitbull. I ain't got like Pitbull, like, but I like to see like the underdog. Not only that, but I want to see the 140 division kind of I want to see it get mixed up. Like how would this sound to you? How would it sound if El-Rayo wins this fight and then, I don't know, fights Tio? Maybe Tio doesn't go to 147 and fight Brian Norman Jr. Maybe he fights El-Rayo because I know that they've had beef before. Or maybe right after, if he wins, he fights Rolly. We know that El-Rayo and Rolly got beef. That'd be a good fight too, bro. I like the 140 division. Got a lot of fighters that have similar styles, like coming forward, knockout. These are exciting fights, bro. El-Rayo and Pitbull is fucking exciting, bro. I don't care what anybody says, whether you like them or not. This fight, I can't imagine any one of these dudes running, bro.
So long. Y para toda mi gente mexicana, aquí vamos rumbo al gimnasio. echando de todas las ganas para salir adelante.
Pitbull's a tough dude. We can't.
Okay, here's this. I want you to hear this right here. Here we go. Let me put this volume up real quick. Robert Garcia is going to tell you right here. He's going to tell you what I think a lot of us are already thinking. You could tell, like, in his mind, he's thinking we could be winning this whole fight and El-Rayo fuck around and get caught later on in the fight.
Pitbull's a tough dude. We can't underestimate him. We can't think we're gonna have an easy fight. It's gonna be a tough fight. We have to be in great shape because Pitbull is just one fighter. You know, we can't expect anything different, but we just know what he's gonna do. So we have to be ready for that. But like I've told El-Rayo, you know, with Pitbull, you could do great the first 8, 10 rounds, but he could get you in the last 2 rounds. He could get you in the last round. So we have to be ready for 12 tough rounds because Pitbull's gonna keep coming. But do I think he's beatable? 100%. He's lost twice already. You know, he lost early in his career, and then he lost to Tang, which was a pretty controversial decision. But you know, he lost. So he's beatable. Plus, I think his team, which he has a great team, they've done a great job with him. They've done a great job matching him up. They've done a great job with picking the right opponents for him. I think they think they're doing the same thing with Rayo, but Rayo has great power. Rayo has great speed, great footwork, great defense too. So it's going to be one of those fights that puts all that together and it just makes it a great fight. I think it's going to be a great fight. Yeah.
¿Ahí, Mario? Muy bueno, ¿verdad? Eso es lo que quería sentir más suelto, porque Pau ya tenemos que trabajar rapidez.
Now there was another part that I wanted to see. You see Virgil a lot here too. Hey, who's Virgil training for? I mean, I know Virgil's always in the gym, but Virgil's got to be training for somebody, right? Because I know he was scheduled to fight Tim Tszyu on this card. And then that didn't fall through because the Tim Tszyu wasn't cleared. But Virgil is in the gym every single day that you see El-Rayo here. So who's Virgil fighting?
Real good. He's special, I think. He's one of the ones.
Bro, you can tell these motherfuckers are Mexican, bro. These motherfuckers, they doing straight Mexican shit, bro.
Cool boots? He's special.
Yeah.
It's keeping pressure on you guys, but
action is on.
how much?
Wait, how much? 5 reds. Raise 50K. Jose matches it, and we've got another 50K. There we go.
So now this was back in July 12th. Okay, this is a day before my birthday. What card is Virgil fighting him on? Is Virgil the main event on that card, or is that gonna be like an undercard type of thing?
He's quick, bro. He's real fast, man. He's tricky too. Like his style is not like
Bro, this is gonna be the fight of the night, bro. Fuck what y'all say, bro. Fuck what y'all say, bro. I'm so excited for this fight. Yo, I don't even stream fights. Like, Y'all know me, bro. I don't stream the fight when it's going on. Like, I don't do that shit because I feel like the reason why I don't like it is because, like, number one, I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm not even good at the shit. Cause like to me, the whole purpose of streaming a fight is for a person that's not watching it to see me go, oh, good left hand, good right hand. I don't even do that shit, bro. I'm so excited, bro, with the fight. I'm like, oh, like, I'm the worst, bro. I ain't gonna lie, like, I can't call a fight for nothing. I'm just so excited watching it. But I think I'm a stream. I like not stream, but I think I'm gonna go live when this fight is going on, bro. Because I'm telling you, Pitbull and El-Rayo, I've been so hyped for this, bro. That's why I got so mad yesterday when somebody came in the chat and said that Ryan Garcia was going around saying that the fight was canceled. Ryan Garcia, bro, this is just one of the reasons why, like, I don't fuck with Ryan now, bro. He's just doing shit just to do shit. That shit was uncalled for yesterday. That shit was, and then you had other content creators running with that shit, by the way. Yeah, if y'all was here yesterday, y'all remember, because y'all brought it to my attention. You said that Ryan Garcia went on X and said the Crawford fight has been canceled. And you had other content creators taking what Ryan said and running with it. I'm like, why are you listening to Ryan? Why are you listening? Ryan's the last person to listen to, bro.
It's conventional. It's more like he has his own style. So like that in its own is a little hard to like adjust to, you know?
He saw the rounds, very high pace. We're gonna need it for Pitbull. He has a big motor on him, so cardio is gonna be a big component in that fight, I believe. You know, so
who you think got better cardio, El-Rayo or Pitbull? You know who I think? I think El-Rayo got better cardio. I think El-Rayo does. When Pitbull fought, what's his name? The dude that just lost to William Cepeda. What's his name? That real awkward fighter. Somebody put it in the chat, please. The dude that just lost to William Cepeda. I think he only had one loss, right? Did he have one loss or two losses? He's a very tricky fighter, and William Cepeda stopped him kind of early. Who was it? What's his name, bro? I don't want to stop this and look it up. The guy that William Cepeda just fought. You know, he's another Mexican, real tricky, light-skinned Mexican. I believe, didn't he fight Pitbull? Didn't he fight Pitbull? I believe he fought Pitbull. Hold on. Let me look it up now. Yeah. Thank you, Tito. Thank you. Yes. It was him. Giovanni, right? Is his first name? Okay. If I'm correct, hold on. I'm going to come back to this. If I'm correct, he fought Pitbull. Did he not? Did he not fight Pitbull? Let's take a look at this real quick. Hold up. Okay, so Pitbull, we know he's got two losses, right? His first loss was earlier in his career to some guy named Luis Alvarez. And of course, the second loss he's got is against Tank. He did fight him. This fight right here was a split decision, bro. I remember this fight. Because this was the fight where a lot of people was questioning Pitbull, and they were like, "Oh, he's not that good," and Tank would have really fucked him up if Tank had both hands. And if you remember in that fight, Pitbull got tired. That's what happened.
I feel great.
He got tired in the later 3 rounds.
Great sparring day, good Friday to end the week. You know, now we look forward to the weekend. We rest, make sure we recover. You know, all that good stuff.
Bro, El-Rayo always got marks on his face, bro. This dude always fighting, bro. Hey, I low key like El-Rayo, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
We're pulling up on him right now. Hopefully, you know, bringing that protein because you know he's moving up in weight. So we need to make sure we get him right with that EG meat. A few weeks out, Raul's been eating good. We got to make sure we keep it up.
Damn, he looked like the cartel bringing him meat and shit. Like that don't even look like he went to the store. Like he looked like he met somebody from the cartel in the desert and picked up that meat, bro.
What's up, my boy? How y'all doing?
Chilling.
Oh, yeah? Moving up to 140, so you know I've been having that good nutrition. The best quality steak, EG Meats, man. Go get you some in LA.
Yeah, that protein be like that's like an athlete's drugs and shit. That's like their drugs.
So, my name is Dr. Brandon Bridgman. I'm actually a third generation.
Hold on. Why is the screen so dark? Is that dark to you? Why is it so dark? Hold up. That's a white man. Ain't supposed to be that dark.
Chiropractor, my grandfather, my dad, my mom's brothers. I've got uncles. We've got a total of 18 chiropractors in the family when you include brother-in-laws, my cousins, my nephew, and you know, some of my sons are shown interest. So for me, chiropractic and helping patients is a big deal. It's in my blood. And I've devised a program or a system of chiropractic which involves muscle treatment, but it's all predicated off an examination where we evaluate the muscles, the nerve roots, and then we correlate our adjustments with the spine, the extremities.
I want to make it clear, bro. I'm not homophobic, bro. I'm not. But with everything going on in 2024, like if I had somebody like every day rubbing me down, I don't think I want a guy doing it, bro. I'm just saying, that's just me. I'd rather a woman do it, bro.
And then we focus on the soft tissue treatment. And, you know, as an ex-athlete myself, I know that a lot of the injuries that we sustain are soft tissue. And the more developed and elite athlete you are, you need that specific and authoritative soft tissue treatment. So I've got pretty strong hands. Sometimes we got to use the elbow, but we get in there with high specificity.
Pitbull said Rolly hits harder than Tank. Hey, listen, there's been like 3 fighters so far that have came out and said as much shit as they say about Rolly, they've said that motherfucker hits hard, bro. And if you listen to everybody that says that Rolly hits hard and you ask them like, how do you know he hits hard? They say the same shit, bro. They say, I could feel it when I'm blocking it. That's what Pitbull said. Tank said that. Pitbull said that. He said they could, when they're blocking and they feel the impact of the punch, they said Rolly hits hard.
And good depth to really break that scar tissue up, and then combining.
Oh, man, he looked like he kind of enjoyed that a little bit too much right there. I mean, look at that.
We got to use the elbow, but we get in there with high specificity and good depth to really break that scar tissue up.
His face, he looked like he was enjoying that shit, like Blair Cobbs.
We get on the scale today. Get it. Get naked. Get naked for me. Take the socks off too. You gonna have to at least take me on a date. You can't. Wow. Get it. Get it. Get on that scale. Let's get the scale right now. Get him on.
Yeah, he enjoying that rub, boy. I don't even know my mind in the gutter, bro. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Really break that scar tissue up, and then combining the different movements of the muscles to free up any of those adhesions. And as an athlete, that's what gets us really great results and is our unique selling point.
That's what's going to get more time problems tonight. More time going to have to be accurate with his shots.
That's when Murataya was fighting Tevin Farmer, right? That was like last week or the week before, right? You know, I missed that fight. But if I'm correct, didn't Murataya almost knock him out in the last round? Okay, right here. Pay attention to this. This is the part I wanted you to see. Now, he never uploaded another video after this, right? El-Rayo never uploaded, but listen to this part. He ends the video right here. And this is why I was like, yeah, something's going on. Look, because it's weird. He gets this phone call, right? He was uploading videos. This is why I think there's some merit to that. Before I play the ending, this is why I think there's some merit to that. Because he was uploading videos like every other day, right? Either whether it was on his own channel. He's only got a couple on his own channel, but he's got another channel too. He's got a couple. You know how these influencers, they got more than one, or the athletes, right? So he was uploading videos every day of himself training, right? Then this was his last video. And how long ago was it? Let me see real quick. Hold on one second. Give me a second. How long ago was it? It was about a week ago. So about a week ago, so he was uploading all these videos, and then he gets this phone call right here, and he never uploaded again, which makes me think that this is true. Somebody from his camp is leaking shit to Pitbull.
Sí, ¿quién habla? Oh, sí, sí, sí. ¿Cómo está? ¿Todo bien? Ahí me va avisando. Ahí estamos, pues, fierro. It's gonna come from Pitbull's camp. Pitbull? What did you say? You got a leak.
And that was his last video about a week ago. He said that was Pitbull's camp. We got a leak. Hey, listen, man. If you are training with somebody and are telling the other side like what y'all do, like, you're a piece of shit, bro. It might be like, you're a piece of shit, bro. Like, I mean, not that it even matters, because you got some fighters that don't even watch tape. Like, they don't, like, you know how fighters say, I don't even watch tape, because Crawford said he's not watching any tape on Madrimov because he believes that Madrimov, it doesn't matter what he watches on Madrimov. Crawford says, he's like, because he's not going to fight me the way he fought those other guys. He's like, because I don't fight like them other guys, so he ain't going to fight me like that. Now, that's his reasoning behind not watching tape. Some fighters swear on watching tape. It is unethical. It is unethical. And, you know, the fact that somebody from Pitbull's camp was loyal enough. I don't know if the word is loyal. I'm going to say it was ethical. Somebody from Pitbull's camp called him and was like, hey, listen, be careful. Somebody from your camp is telling us shit. And that's why you saw El-Rayo. He hasn't uploaded a video since, and you don't know who the fuck it is. And that's kind of weird, because he's only training with people in Robert Garcia's camp, bro. Who the fuck from Robert Garcia's camp would be telling Pitbull's camp shit? And why? That doesn't, like, you know, that's weird to me, because, like, that would mean that somebody, like, I don't think Pitbull's camp would be like trying to get info from him and then call him, right? Like, you're not gonna pay someone to spy on somebody and then you call that person like, yo, somebody's spying. Like, what would be the point of that? Like if I paid somebody to spy on their camp, right? I'm not gonna call them and say, hey, you need to be careful, somebody's spying on your camp. So it doesn't make any sense to me, but obviously you could see somebody was looking at his camp. There's a bunch of kids. So what do you think? Like jealousy or something? I don't know, but I don't think it matters anyway, man. I don't think it matters anyway. Because I don't think none of that's gonna matter. What? Keep in mind, they're in summer break. Okay. That was his training camp, and meanwhile, Andy Ruiz's training camp, he was eating glizzies. So that's the difference in camps right there. Andy Ruiz, he this guy don't got no shame in his game, bro. He was eating a New York glizzy. They even had the close up on him too. Somebody was spying on him too. Somebody was spying on him too. I don't know if they were spying on him, but they sent Big Baby Miller the footage of him eating a glizzy. Like, damn, bro, people really go all out, bro. Damn. People want to win at any cost, bro. Any cost. A whole bunch of shit going on in boxing, bro. You got people like the Turk. People don't like the Turk. People think he heaven sent. Some people think he... I know a lot of people don't like this man, bro. A lot of people don't like this man. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really care until it starts affecting me as the customer. Does it bother you that he's like in boxing? I'll tell you what, since this man has... First off, let's make it clear. He's had his hand in boxing, bro. Just not as much as you've seen him lately. Because I saw a fight. Now, I don't know. I don't want to speak on something I don't 100% know, but I'm going to say this. I've seen that man at other fights in the past, bro, years ago. Because like I said, today, I went back and looked at the El-Rayo and Colbert 1. Now, when was El-Rayo and Colbert 1? That was a couple years ago, right? I mean, we're talking like 2-3 years ago, maybe at the most, right? When I look back at that fight, there was a fight before that. The Turk Al-Sheikh was in that crowd cheering. He was in the front row. I believe that man's had his hand in boxing for a minute now. Maybe not funding it the way that he's doing it right now, but he's been a huge boxing fan. And now, and somebody, a lot of people are talking about what he's doing with Canelo. Let me tell you what I think he's doing. You know how he's got his hand in the UFC thing too, right? The Turk Al-Sheikh. I think I already see the play, bro. This is what I think, and I think this is probably why people don't like this man. Okay, so the man's got like all this money to throw at and make all these fights, right? But yet, some fighters aren't fucking with this guy. Clearly. You know, when some people got money, right, and they think they could buy everything and you turn them down, that shit gets them mad because they think, oh, I got money. I could pay for anything. You got some people that got money themselves, though. So they're like, I don't need your fucking money, bro. And I think that probably gets them mad because if you look at all the fighters that this guy's been putting money into, right? You see how easy it was for him to get Crawford, right? All these fighters on the card, easy to pay them, whatever, right? It shit is chump change to him, right? But you notice there's other fighters that have resistance towards this man. Canelo, Tank, right? They got money themselves. Remember when he tweeted Tank about fighting Devin Haney, what did Tank say? Tank got smart with him. Tank got smart with him. What'd he say? Like, you need to give me a Lamborghini. What'd he say? You got to give me a Lamborghini in order for me to fucking come to the table and talk. Like, he was basically trying to say, like, you can't just buy me. And if you think you're going to buy me, then you better just give me a Lamborghini just to even come to the table. I don't think he liked that. I think he might have tried to contact Canelo. Maybe Canelo said he didn't want to do business with him. Who knows? Now you notice that the Canelo card in September, now this guy has his hand in the UFC for the same event. The same event. Like they're going to, do you see what I'm saying? I think that he tried to reach out to Canelo and Canelo was like, fuck that. I got my own money. You don't move me, this and that. And I think the Turk was like, okay, you got your own money, right? You don't want to fuck with me? Fine. I'm going to go to the UFC. They got an event the same day, the same weekend. And he poured money into that event. And now you got the UFC and Dana White. And I know for a fact he's doing that because I watch the UFC channels to catch up on the UFC. And the 3 dudes that I watch, they're like mad. They're mad that Dana White is catering to this guy. One of the guys said that because this guy was putting money into the UFC, they're putting on all these great fights over there, right? But yet they're Mexican fighters. It was about Mexican fighters too. It was saying instead of having the UFC in Mexico with your Mexican fighters, you're catering to this guy, bringing your best fighters over there to perform in front of him. My whole thing is like, why do people get mad at that? I'm not mad at that. I don't know, man. I think differently. I just want to see a fight, bro. That's it. I don't care where it's at unless I'm going. Unless this dude is fucking up fights that I want to see personally, I don't see a problem with it, bro. I mean, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. I don't see no problem with it. Like people act like, you know what, this shit gets me mad too, bro. Like, let me tell you, like, people are like this in real life. Like, so I'm a veteran, right? And when you go down to the VA and stuff, right, there's shit that's for veterans, funded by the government. But the motherfucker that works in that department thinks that money is his, bro. Oh, I don't want to pay. You're not paying, bro. That's not your money. Why do you care? That's how I operate. I don't care who gets paid what. I don't care whatever. If they want to ask for more money, let them ask for more money. They're the ones getting in the ring. As long as I'm seeing a good fight and as long as I can watch it, is what I care about. Unless I'm one of these guys that travel to the fights and I don't know, now I can't travel to where they're going. But look at this fight right here with Crawford. This fight is in LA. It's in America. So at first they were complaining that this guy was taking all these fights and putting them in another country, which I still don't know what's the problem, other than maybe it comes on at a time that, but even when they do that, they make sure the time usually coexists with over here. The UFC, if you just remember, what's his name? Leon Edwards, I believe his name is, just lost his title to what's the Arabic dude that he lost the title to in the UFC? I don't watch the UFC that much, but he just lost his title after like 10 years of being undefeated. And they're making nothing but excuses, talking about, well, we had to fight at 5:30 in the morning because they wanted the time to coincide here for most of the people here to watch it at night. So in order for us to do that, I had to fight at 5:30 and just making excuses and shit. But even like when the Turk has fights over there, it usually coincides with over here. I don't see what's the problem. What do you mean they're bothered? Bro, listen, you know Andy Ruiz don't give 2 fucks if he's eating glizzies. New York glizzies at that. During training camp, he don't care, bro. He don't care. Like I've said this 1,000 times, I don't think an athlete should ever eat a hot dog. Those are one of the worst foods ever, man. And the fact that he's eating it during training camp just shows you he don't care. And I showed you yesterday, right, that Big Baby Miller. Oh, wait, hold up. Hey, the weigh-in is about to happen, right? Isn't the weigh-in about to happen? Because if so, I got to stop this, bro. Isn't the weigh-in about to happen? It's right now, ain't it? Hold up. It is? It's right now? I know this is on a delay, bro. Hold up. This is on a delay. The weigh-in is right now, isn't it? Hold on. If it is, then I think I'm gonna end it. Hold on. But it's the prelims weigh-in though, right? It's the prelim weigh-ins. Yeah, it is the weigh-in. Hold up. If this is the weigh-in, I'm going to end this, bro. Hold up. Crawford weigh-in. Because I want to catch those weigh-ins, bro. Yeah, it is the weigh-ins. Okay, bro. I'm going to end this, bro. I'll be back later.